Ladies and gentlemen, the housing market in the United Kingdom will go down. The British pound sooner or later must go down, as the last move of the Bank of England was astonishing. The Bank of England lowered interest rate to 4%, but the inflation rate in the United Kingdom is 3.6. That means the interest rate on British pound is lower than the inflation in the United Kingdom than the official inflation, but we know that the official inflation usually can be even lower than the real inflation. Ladies and gentlemen, Bank of England probably did it because they had to do it, because the interest rate in the United Kingdom on mortgages is so high. That is actually choking the housing market in the United Kingdom. However, they can't do it because the inflation rate is so high in the United Kingdom. So I bet that if the data provided by the British entities are correct, real, true, then the British pound must go down. But if the data in the United Kingdom is not real, if the data in the United Kingdom is fake, then maybe something different will happen. But at the moment, the Britain can't lower interest rate because the England is not France. In France, they can lower interest rate to the 2.15 as ECB, European Central Bank, did it. But England can't do it because inflation in UK, in United Kingdom, is 3.6. Inflation in France is 1%. That means they've got 1.15% higher interest rate than official inflation. The same is with Germany. Germany has actually targeted inflation of 2%, so they are still below the official inflation. And Italy belongs also to ECB, European Central Bank, based in Frankfurt, that actually is issuing euro. Official inflation in Italy, which is actually quite big country and with many people, has inflation 1.7. So they have still lower inflation than interest rate. The average inflation in Eurozone is 2.3, around 2.34. And you may think, why on earth European Central Bank is lowering interest rate below the official inflation in Eurozone? Well, you must understand that this is average inflation counted as number. They take all inflations in Europe for each country in Eurozone, and then they divide by this number of countries. This is not real indicator. How on earth can you measure this way inflation in Eurozone if French people has inflation 1% and small, let's say, Lithuania or Estonia has inflation at the moment around 5%? So what does it mean? Does it mean that they've got 2.5 inflation each? On average, yes. But France is 60 or 70 million people. Lithuania, Estonia, Latvia is altogether 5, 6 or 7 million people. Okay? So inflation in largest countries with most population, so Germany 80 million, France 60, 70, Italy 60 million people, they've got very low inflation. Even Finland has 0.2 inflation. Can you imagine? Argue with that. Finland is a very big country, but only 6-7 million people, or 8, something like this. 6 million people, Finland, but they've got those this very low inflation of 0.2. The real inflation in the Eurozone is much lower, probably, for sure, than the official average inflation in Eurozone. So they can have 2.15, they can have 0.2 below the official inflation. They could even have probably 1.99, or maybe they would have something like this, 1.99, or maybe 1.7. I don't know the reality, because there are so many countries giving away the data in different period, the months and weeks, and you must gather this data and count for each human being in the Eurozone, not average. The real inflation in Eurozone is already much lower than the average inflation in Eurozone. Okay? But in the United Kingdom, they've got inflation of 3.6. That means the whole United Kingdom has average of 3.6. But this is just one country. Of course, this is England, Scotland. But this is one country, only one country. Okay? So they have real inflation of 3.6, but they lowered interest rate to 4%. Well, what does it mean? That means probably, if these data are real, weakening of the pound will go down, and so the British housing market will go down, as the British pound will lose the value. This chart shows how actually the housing market in the United Kingdom is going down, and the prices, average house prices in the United Kingdom are going down. Okay, this is euro, GBP euro, pound to euro, and just in 10 months or 9 months, the British pound went down from 1.21 to 1.16. Okay, so it's cheaper than 10 months ago, but it was already here 1.14. But the most important thing is that they've got this low period now, and before British pound was 150, 140, 127. You see 121, 120, 120, 119, and now it's 116, but it was already 1.04 and it was 1.08. Can you imagine? Okay, and that was period when they had actually the lower interest rate in the United Kingdom. So even if they tell you that your house may let's say increase in value, counted in British pounds, nominally in British pounds, that doesn't mean it is increasing in euro. That doesn't mean it is increasing in Swiss franc. That doesn't mean it is increasing in, let's say, US dollar. No, it is not. As you see, in 2000, the best currency to show this is Swiss franc, okay, or gold. We are going to show Swiss currency. So the Swiss currency shows how it is happening. And in 2007, you see, in 2007, 100,000 pounds was 250,000 Swiss francs. That means your house, actually, that price was valued at 100k British pounds, would give you 250,000 Swiss francs. Okay, they tell you that your house increased in value, let's say to 250,000 pounds or 220,000 pounds since 2007, or to 200,000 pounds. Do you think that it also increased in Swiss francs? No, because the British pound is going down from 2.5 to 2 to 180, 170, 60, 50, 40, 20, and now it is 1.09. Okay, it was even lower, 1.06. Okay, so now And soon, 2,000, 250,000 pounds, 250k will be 250k of Swiss francs. So even though your house increased in value from 100k to 200k British pounds, that doesn't mean it increased in Swiss franc. You see? But the most important thing is that the Swiss franc has zero interest rate. Zero interest rate. Okay, the British has 4%. and Swiss franc is gaining to, well, the Swiss franc is not gaining to GBP. GBP is losing to Swiss franc. Let's say this is reality. And so even if they will tell you in next 6 months or 5 months that your house increased, let's say 50k, well, please take the calculator or go to this charts and check what is the real value of your house counted in Swiss francs and in gold. Okay, this is what is happening. I am not inventing it. This is so simple. Just you need to know that how to find it, how to find this data actually, and that will show you the real investment, the real value, the real situation of your finances, but not some crap shit that they sell you that it is happening with you. No, it is not happening with you because they give you fake data. They should not complete data. They should give you all data, how it actually is comparing to other currencies, how it is comparing to gold, how it is comparing to silver, how it is comparing to many things, okay? To many things. How it is comparing to earnings, other earnings. You see, this what the next nice example of showing you how this value in the United Kingdom is going down is the pension. Once, 20 years ago, in 2005, you would buy for minimal pension from United Kingdom, which was around £300 that time, 20 years ago, you would, or £450, something like this, 400, something like this, you would buy then, 20 years ago, 1.5 ounce of gold. Today, for your pension in the United Kingdom, you will get only 1/3 of 1 ounce. Then you would buy for monthly pension 1.5 coin. Today you will get only 40% of the coin, okay, or 37% is something like this. Now to buy one coin, you must have 2.6 minimal pensions, monthly pensions, monthly, not weekly, monthly, but then you would get you see, it's astonishing how they like. Is this happening with the United Kingdom because some bad people are doing it, or they are mismanaging maybe? I think no. This is what is just happening to United Kingdom, to the economy. It is overall economy. And this is why, because the United Kingdom used to be rich and other countries just speeding up. That's it. I think this is how it is. This is how it is, and I think it is not stop. You can stop it. I think you can stop it. I think. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Please subscribe my channel. I hope you like my video. If you like my video, please subscribe. Please hit the like button. Please give me a thumb up. I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.